Drawn 2-2 at the Cow Road here with Tom. Again, better in the second half, but we couldn't get the win over the line. But what do you make of that?
Just disappointing that after a result against Brighton, we come out today and just simple mistakes cost us. You got Serge Aurier, for me, just not good enough. I just don't think we take the chances. You got Dele, you got Kane, big chance at the beginning, and we're gifting them goals. Clearly, we're not good enough. You got to go out in January. You got to invest in the squads, and you've got to try and bring some talent in, because unfortunately, it doesn't really matter what other teams around us doing, because if we can't beat teams like Norwich, who are dead last at the bottom, no one's lost more games, no one's conceded more goals than they have. We can't beat them. Disappointing.
But it's constantly, week in, week out, it seems the same people making individual mistakes that are costing us goals here, and we're ending up losing, either losing by one or getting a draw and dropping points consistently. How do we rectify that? Maybe do we need to go out in January and invest?
Yeah, 100%. I think we just not got enough. If you look at the team that we had a few years ago, you had Walker and Rose. You know, you look at Liverpool with two best fullbacks arguably in Europe, arguably in the world. And today we've got, you know, a makeshift team. I just think that we need to go out and the signs are there. You've not got the quality on the pitch, and unfortunately, that's what costs us the game. Yeah. You know, you look at their first goal, Foyth, massive error, leads to the goal. They should have had a second goal, which VAR disallowed. For me, was never offside. Hate to say it, but the game's changing, and it's disappointing. You know, you come all this way to watch Tottenham, and it's just simple mistakes from the same players over and over again.
Are you worried at all about the fact that we didn't create too many chances from open play, apart from in the first half, whether we had a flurry of chances, didn't take any of them, and we kind of made to pay for it. But what did you make of our build-up here, how we approached the game?
For me, listen, you're going to come up against teams like this every week. They're going to put 11 men behind the ball, and you're going to expect it to be a tough game. You know, Norwich, not an easy place to come. You know, you've got to respect the opposition, but for me, that's not where we lost. Today, we lost the game on very simple things. You know, we're the better team.
It feels like it was a draw.
Yeah, 100%. The point's as bad as a loss these days. You know, Chelsea dropped points against Southampton. Now's our chance to go fourth, and we can't even beat Norwich. So, as far as I'm concerned, we don't even, you know, we're not worthy of it at the moment.
Any bright spots for you today? Anything you liked?
Clutching on straws, but
Dombele, I thought had a good game.
Dombele had a good game. I thought Kane, as always, is a leader. Comes, you know, plays with his heart on his sleeve, battles for every ball, quality behind the ball. Unfortunately, I just don't think, you know, players like Sessegnon, you know, he's got so much pace, he's got quality, just no confidence. He's got to take on a man. It's too simple, it's too easy. But I just think we've got to replace people like Aurier. I just think for me is just really, really a weak spot, and they exploit it. People like Foyth as well. Just don't think he's ready to play at the Premier League level, and let alone, you know, against just any team at the moment. He's just not good enough. You know, why not play Sanchez? Why fix something that isn't broken? You know.
All right, cheers for coming on, Tom. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.